Welcome to Thermopan. Thermal manufacturing offers a wide variety of innovative products that create efficiencies for our end users. We are dedicated to provide quality products and exceptional service to our customers. In this course, you will learn the following: what Thermopan is and what the benefits of using this product are, the difference between the two types of Thermopan, what the American Society for Testing and Materials (ASTM) E84 fire testing method requires, flame spread rating, smoke developed index (SDI), and installation tips. Thermopan is a high-quality, no-noise sheet metal alternative for constructing return air ducts. What are the benefits of using Thermopan? It is easy to install. It reduces traditional installation time. It is safer than its alternative counterpart. It is lightweight. It has no duct noise. It is fire resistant. There are two types of Thermopan sheets: standard fire resistant Thermopan and ultra fire resistant Thermopan. They look similar, but they are very different. They both have different markings. There are obvious design differences between the standard fire-resistant Thermopan and ultra-fire-resistant Thermopan. Below is a picture of the ultra-fire-resistant Thermopan, which has a more detailed label, indicated by the numbers below, on the body of the product than on the standard fire-resistant Thermopan. Also, the ultra-fire-resistant has fire block paper installed on both sides and had underwent a different mounting method during testing. The ASTM E84 test. The ASTM E84 fire testing method was created to show comparative surface burning behavior of building materials, exposed surfaces, such as walls and ceilings. Materials tested are able to be self-supported based on their own structural integrity, or can be held in place by added supports along the testing surface. All building materials are required to be tested and given an index rating and a classification based on their reaction while being burned. There are three different classifications and ratings used in interior building materials, where are Class A or 1, Class B or 2, and Class C or 3, with Class A or 1 being the best. The Steiner Tunnel. How each Thermopan sheet was tested. Both Thermopan sheets were tested in the Steiner Tunnel. Standard fire-resistant Thermopan. The Fire Standard fire-resistant Thermopan was tested with additional support, wires and rods. It received a flame spread index of 15 and a smoke developed index of 5. Ultra fire-resistant Thermopan. The ultra fire-resistant Thermopan was tested without additional support. It was tested on its own structural integrity. It also received a flame spread index of 15 and a smoke developed index of 20. Both products passed the ASTM E84 fire test and received a Class 1 fire rating. What is the flame spread rating? The flame spread, or surface burning characteristics rating, is a ranking derived by a laboratory standard test of a material's tendency to burn rapidly and spread flames. Certain species of untreated lumber has a designated value of 100, and non-combustible cement, asbestos board, has a value of 0. The flame spread test is performed using a 25-foot tunnel with a flame applied at one end. See the Steiner Tunnel pictures on previous slides. What is the Smoke Developed Index (SDI)? The Smoke Developed Index, abbreviated SDI, is a measure of the concentration of smoke a material emits as it burns. A Smoke Developed Index between 0 and 450 is required by the International Building Code Section 8031 for interior wall and ceiling finishes, classes A, B, and C.
This is Brandon Elsass of Elsass Heating and Cooling, and he will be instructing you on how to install our Thermopan, thermo headers, and thermo connectors. Turn the sheet over to the unprinted side and lightly score a 1-inch lip across the end of the panel and bend it down 90 degrees. Center Thermopan between the bottom of the joists and connect the product tightly against the existing trunk, plate, or beam that you are using to tape the seam using UL181A, approved aluminum tape. You will again secure the sides to the bottom of the joist by stapling every 2 inches apart with the printed side out. To add the next section of Thermopan, you will need to use a thermo connector or UL181 foil tape. For our demonstration today, we will use a thermo connector. You will insert the thermo connector at the end of the previously installed sheet as shown. Make sure you center the Thermopan between the bottom of the joists and insert one end of the new sheet into the open lip of the thermo connector and secure the sides using 3/8-inch staples every 2 inches apart with the printed side out. The last step to installing Thermopan is using a thermo header. Bend the thermo header inward to close off the open ends of the return air joist space. While installing, you will want to ensure a tight fit. To do this, secure the header top and sides with 3/8-inch staples every 2 inches apart with the printed side out. Always check with your local building code inspectors before installing thermo products to ensure code compliance for each state.
After reviewing this presentation, you should now be able to know the difference from standard fire-resistant thermopanning and ultra fire-resistant thermopanning, what the flame spread and smoke index rating means and stands for, how easy and efficient it is to install thermopanning, the benefits you get when you install Thermopan. Module complete Thermopan Training. Please proceed to the quiz.